Hello and welcome to episode number 244 of WITM. At SummerSlam, Gerald had a hard-fought matchup with his rival The Miz, and Gerald would walk out of SummerSlam still the Intercontinental Champion. Just 24 hours later, he has a tough task ahead of him, taking on the Demon King, Finn Balor. But before that, Gerald is in the ring, microphone in hand. We will be hearing from Gerald following his successful Intercontinental title defense. We will be using the game's promo system for that. So let's hear what Gerald has to say.
Listen up, there's not a moment to spare. It's quite a drop from the top, so how you feeling down there? It's a cold, cruel, harsh reality. Caught, stuck here with your enemies. Who do you think you are? Tearing us all apart. Where did you think you could go? 'Cause everyone already knows it's 20 to 1. Yes, so you better run. You got the world on its knees. You're taking all that you please. You want more, but you get nothing from me. You like the burden we bear. You love the hate that we share. You want more, but you get nothing from me. But enemies, enemies. You started something that you just couldn't stop. You turned the ones that you love into the angriest mob. And the one last wish is that you pay for it. And there's
Something told me we might hear from him.
He does look pretty determined.
Let's see what he has to say.
Yeah, this should be good.
Much an old country boy like me can't hack. It's early to rise, early in the sack. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, a simple kind of life never did me no harm. Raising me a family and working on the farm. My days are all filled with an easy country charm. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, I got me old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. And life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy.
And I'll do the best pick, appropriate responses for Gerald. Some superstars come into this ring and grab a microphone because they're ticked off. Others come out here when they're feeling insecure so they can remind us how great they think they are. Heck, a few of them even come out here so they can see how attractive the WWE Universe is looking. And you all are looking great tonight. Tonight, I'm out here to have some fun. None of those really work, so... Do you guys think I complain a lot? I don't think I complain a lot. And it really bums me out that people say I do. Like, what's the problem? Why do they pick on me? Why do they undermine me? It's really just not fair.
Very well
The
put.
Authority favors superstars who do whatever it takes to win. I'm afraid that's where we differ, because I will do whatever it takes to win, within the rules. It's worked for me very well in my career so far, and I'm proud of it. I think after all my hard and honest work, I've earned a match at the next pay-per-view. Well, I'm pretty sure you will be at the next pay-per-view defending your Intercontinental title. Every time I step in this ring, I do so representing each and every one of you out there who buy a ticket to see what we do. And with your continued support, I'll continue fighting for you and taking on all challenges. Well, that's that. I've said my piece. The actions will start rolling into motion. And once the universe knows you want to do something, it happens. Not the WWE Universe, idiots. The actual thing that matters. Ha ha, good night. Well, sure, it sounded like a heelish
So
response
that's
when I
where we
selected
stand.
it, but
You know,
whatever.
I like it shortened to the point.
That's what we've come
We'll
to
just
expect
forget
from
that
this
last
superstar.
part, I guess. Alright, so we got to hear from Gerald saying that he is not a complainer, that he fights for the WWE Universe before
And what a
insulting
lineup on
them,
this
but
card,
I did not
starting with a
mean
bang. Tag team match on the way. It'll be Team
options.
Sheamus
When the
against
options
Team
came up, it didn't
Xavier
look like it was a
Woods.
heelish response, whatever. Anyways, Raw continues on. We start off with a non-title tag team match between a rematch of SummerSlam between Sheamus and Cesaro and the New Day. And Sheamus and Cesaro pick up the victory. Dana Brooke defeats Aaliyah. And we have the match that had to be moved off of the SummerSlam card to make room for the Cruiserweight match and Dalton's match. Asuka defends her Raw Women's Championship against Bayley. And Asuka will remain the Raw Women's Champion. We have our Cruiserweight match on Raw for the week. Noam Dar taking on Drew Gulak. And it's going to be a victory for Noam Dar. The Usos take on the Hype Bros. And it's going to be a victory for the Usos. And now it's time for our episode 244 action. Gerald, just 24 hours removed from a successful Intercontinental title defense at SummerSlam against The Miz, takes on a tough task in Finn Balor. So let's get underway with our in-ring action for episode 244.
The match we have next is going to be awesome. Stay where you are. We have one of our breakout talents versus Finn Balor.
I don't know if I've ever looked more forward to any match ever.
Listen up, there's not a moment to spare. It's quite a drop from the top, so how you feeling down there? It's a cold, cruel, harsh reality. Caught, stuck here with your enemies. Who do you think you are? Tearing us all apart. Where did you think you could go? 'Cause that
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back. Ain't much an old
The
country
following
boy can
contest
hack.
is
It's early
scheduled
to
for
rise,
one fall.
early in the sack.
Making his way to the
Thank
ring.
God I'm a country
From
boy.
Grand Rapids,
Well, a
Michigan,
simple kind of life.
weighing
never
in
give me
at
no harm, raising me a
230
family, working on the farm.
pounds, the
My days are all filled with an easy country
Intercontinental
charm. Thank God I'm a
Oh
country
boy,
boy.
we're in for a treat
Well, I got
tonight.
me a fine
Both of
wife, I
these
got me old
superstars
fiddle,
look
when the
geared up,
sun's
ready to
coming
go.
up, I got
This
cakes
guy's
on the
a
griddle.
stud.
Life ain't
I don't
nothing
see
but a
many
funny,
losses
funny
in his
riddle.
future.
Thank God I'm a country boy. When the work's all done and the sun's setting low, I pull out my fiddle and I rosin up the bow. The kids are sweet, so I keep it kind of low. Thank God I'm a country boy. I'd play Sally Gooden all day if I could, but the Lord and my wife wouldn't think it very good. So I fiddle when I can and I work when I should. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, I got the old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy. Woo!
matchup, and I don't think
actually managed to completely sync up
what's on the line here.
Finn Balor's
What a
music
great
correctly
opportunity
with
this is for these guys to build
his
momentum.
motion, so
It's
that's
party
nice.
time, WWE
We start off
style.
with
And
some
hey,
chain
I still
wrestling.
can't believe they paid me
Balor
for
trying to
this.
work the arms of Gerald from behind. And Gerald gets behind Balor and forces him down and works the arm. Both men back to their feet.
Only one competitor comes
Balor
out ahead
again
here.
targeting
Yeah,
that
this is
arm
one
of
of the
Gerald.
classic ways to test your opponent.
Forces him to a knee. And Gerald was able to get back to his feet. Irish whip into the ropes. Drop kick is evaded. A reversal by Balor.
His nose might end up where his
And
ear
a
is by the
variation
time
of a
this
code
one's over.
breaker to the head
Take a look
of
at that.
Gerald.
We haven't seen that one tonight.
Stomps to the leg of
Something
Gerald.
new.
Forces Gerald to his feet.
He plants him down with authority.
Set up powerbomb by Balor. Drags Gerald closer to center ring.
That's a
Elbow drop.
textbook maneuver.
And that's patented Michael Cole.
I don't remember the
Stomp
last
to the
time he
arm.
executed that maneuver.
Balor to the
Diving into
apron
his bag of
and
acrobatic tricks.
connects. Gerald avoids a
Man,
stomp.
that got him good.
Gerald
He
coming out
perfectly
swinging with some heavy
strike. That
punches,
was
forcing
the
Balor on the
adversary,
ropes.
all right.
Right. And the
Irish whip
message
to the
reads,
other ropes and arm
P-A-I-N.
drag by Gerald. Elbow drop.
Expanding the repertoire. with
Stomp
that
to the
move.
chest. Forces Balor to his feet.
He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
Stomp to the
Cool. I
arm.
like new stuff.
There's another
Hey,
stomp.
I keep going after the arm. Don't
And
stop
another
it.
stomp.
Doesn't
Let me make a
work
target
anymore.
of that right arm of Finn Balor. Now clawing away at the shoulder. But Balor is able to get to his feet and break
He's taking
it
some
with
offense.
some punches.
I fully expect him to
But
bounce
reversal
back,
by
though.
Gerald.
This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Russian leg sweep STO by Gerald. Drags Balor closer to center ring. Goes for cover.
Here's a cover. This one's far from over.
And
Right about
Balor
that.
powers
Lot
out
of
at
power
2.
left in this superstar. And he reversed
Reversal
it.
by
Good
Balor.
move there.
Gerald avoids the drop kick.
Oh boy.
Elbow
Bring out the
strike to
aspirin.
the head.
That may be the
Forces
first time
Gerald in
we've
a
seen
seated
that
position.
executed.
Drop kick to the back connects. Balor goes for cover.
Finn Balor covers. And he kicks out before the referee's 3 count.
And Gerald powers out at 2.
Offense like this
Another
is
drop
exactly
kick to
how
the back.
a competitor takes control of the match.
It's the way I
Stomp
always
to the
used to do
back.
it.
Finn
Balor can
Balor
take
going
flight.
high risk.
Not a lot of spring left in his step right now. Oh my gosh.
Diving elbow drop connects.
He's simply
Uppercut by
reminding him
Gerald.
that he's here.
He saw that one
And
coming.
reversal by Gerald. Gerald goes for cover.
Gets the shoulder up.
And Balor powers out at 1.5.
It's up.
I don't remember the last
Kick
time
to
he
the back.
executed that maneuver. A knockdown, drag out
Kick to
brawl,
the head.
complete with a big
Stomp to
Man,
the
these guys
arm.
are throwing bombs.
Stomp
They're
to
pulling out
the
all
hip.
stops. It's going to take a
Knee
lot
to the
to
head
change
of
the tide
Balor.
of this one.
Nobody
And
home there.
Balor
Nobody
avoids the
home.
stomp.
Cole, that looked like the
Shot
house had been
powerbomb
empty for
by
months.
Balor. Goes for cover.
Here's a cover. And the shoulders up in
And
time.
Well, as
Gerald
long as it's
powers out
before
at
that
2.
3 count, that's all that matters.
Looking for ground elbow strikes. They connect.
He's looking a little weary here. I'd say he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
You got that right,
Forces
Michael.
Gerald to
This
his
is where we
feet.
find out exactly
Irish
what
whip it
this
to the
guy is
corner.
made of. I know I'm supposed to be unbiased, but when it comes to you,
The crowd,
if
WWE
a
Universe came
competitor
behind
shows
Finn
this much
Balor.
respect in the ring, I can't help but cheer for him.
And drop kicks Gerald into the corner. I believe that's a signature maneuver. Goes for cover.
He's got him down. Cole, is this it?
It could be. And the shoulders up now.
And
That's a kick
Gerald
out.
powers out at
Nice.
2.
I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one.
He's showing no signs of letting up.
Looking for ground elbow strikes is
he
Balor,
gets out
but
of the
Gerald
way.
is able to turn Balor over and reverse.
He
Reversal by
anticipated that
Gerald
move
with a punch to the
perfectly.
back. Reversal by Balor with an elbow strike to the back. Suplex by
belly to
Balor.
back. Ouch. That didn't feel good.
Stomp to the chest. Balor taking a moment to recover some head damage. Now looking to take flight. Might be thinking coup de grace.
Finn Balor is in position.
And indeed he is, and it
It's
connects.
just a matter of time. to
Balor
get a
immediately
score
goes for the
in.
cover. And will score a non-title victory over Gerald. Good for 2 spots up in the Intercontinental title rankings. Alright, so it's going to be a big victory for Finn Balor. He's going to move up 2 spots in the Intercontinental title rankings. Could possibly put himself in line for a future Intercontinental title opportunity against Gerald.
Finally, the main event. Singles action on tap right now. We have Dean Ambrose against Randy Orton.
And Dean Ambrose, fresh off of wrestling 2 title matches at SummerSlam, is going to take a loss in the main event to Randy Orton in a Falls Count Anywhere matchup. And he'll be defending another title in just 24 hours against WITM's Dalton Roush on SmackDown Live. But before we get to that, let's get these results from Raw and see how they affect the rankings as I once again manage to back all the way into the main menu. Eventually I'll learn. We'll start as usual with the Raw women. Asuka successfully retained her Raw Women's Championship, defeating Bayley. Bayley drops down to number 3. Dana Brooke defeated Aaliyah. Dana Brooke moves into top 5 at number 5. Aaliyah falls down to number 8. And the top 5 contenders to the Raw Women's Championship, held by Asuka, are number 1, the NXT Women's Champion and latest call-up to Raw, Ember Moon. Number 2, Nikki Bella. Number 3, Bayley. Number 4, Liv Morgan. And number 5, Dana Brooke. And now the Raw Tag Team Division. Sheamus and Cesaro defeated the New Day in non-title action. New Day falls to number 3. The Authors of Pain move up to number 2. And the top 5 contenders to Raw Tag Team Championships, held by Cesaro and Sheamus, are number 1, The Revival. Number 2, The Authors of Pain. Number 3, The New Day. Number 4, The Hype Bros. And number 5, The Usos. Oh, and I forgot one, so never mind. The Usos defeated the Hype Bros. Usos move up to number 4. Hype Bros move up to 5. And now your top 5 contenders to Raw Tag Team titles, held by Cesaro and Sheamus. Number 1, Revival. Number 2, Authors of Pain. Number 3, New Day. Number 4, the Usos. And number 5, the Hype Bros. And now the Cruiserweight division. Noam Dar defeated Drew Gulak. Noam Dar moves into top 5 at number 5. Gulak falls down to number 12. And the top 5 contenders to the Cruiserweight Championship, held by Lince Dorado, are number 1, Akira Tozawa. Number 2, Brian Kendrick. Number 3, WITM Xandru. Number 4, Arya Davari. And number 5, Noam Dar. Now the Intercontinental title rankings. If I can find the Intercontinental title. There we go. Finn Balor defeated Gerald. Finn Balor is going to move up 2 spots. And I guess he's not in the Intercontinental title rankings. And Gerald is champion, so no change there. Randy Orton defeated Dean Ambrose, and they're not in these rankings as well. So no change in the Intercontinental Championship rankings. The top 5 contenders to the Intercontinental title, held by Gerald, are number 1, Sheamus. Number 2, The Miz. Number 3, Bobby Roode. Number 4, Cesaro. And number 5, Rusev. And now the Universal title rankings. Finn Balor defeated Gerald. That's a non-title victory, so he moves up 2 slots to number 4. Orton won as well. So Orton's going to move up to number 4. Balor will move up to number 3 then. Randy Orton defeated Dean Ambrose. We already moved him up a slot. And that's a non-title victory as well, actually. So Orton's going to move up to number 2, past Balor. Actually, Balor already moved up 2 slots. From 6 to 4. So Balor's going to be number 4. And Orton moves up to number 3. There we go. And the top 5 contenders to Universal Championship, held by Dean Ambrose. Number 1, Cesaro. Number 2, Sheamus. Number 3, Randy Orton. Number 4, Finn Balor. And number 5, Kevin Owens. And now we move on to SmackDown Live, where we already know our matchup. They already booked it anyway, not as a U.S. title match, but that's perfect. And it looks like, and we will go with the stipulation the game selected, it will be a Falls Count Anywhere matchup for the United States Championship. Dalton Roush earning the opportunity by defeating SmackDown COO Shane McMahon in very quick fashion at SummerSlam in a tables match. Alright, so U.S. title on the line. Dalton, after getting a few multi-man match opportunities, finally gets his first one-on-one opportunity at his first WWE Gold. It's going to be a United States Championship matchup. Dean Ambrose defends the U.S. title against Dalton Roush on SmackDown Live. That huge matchup is our episode 244 match. Until then, this is Corey, signing off.